Hi everybody, thanks for being here today. And this is the reading for Virgo for the 16th to the 30th of April. Now, I just want to thank everyone before I get into the reading that, so many people have liked and, contacted me or reached out in a certain way. And it's just so nice to have the positive feedback to let me know that messages are being listened to and understood. And that's always a difficult thing with this medium, is that you don't have the immediate personal contact and feedback. So I really appreciate everything that has came forward for me. All right, let's get into this reading then. Now, we've got the Fool in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, and Judgment in reverse. Let's have a look at these three cards together. Now, has there been something that you have wanted to do? Something where it could bring you a little bit of excitement, a little bit of an adventure, something that shakes off all of the burdens that are on your shoulders. And this has been something that you've been considering and really wanting to do. And it could be that this is something that you've maybe discussed with someone. Have you had a surprising response to that? Have they maybe said that you're being a little bit naive? That what you're wanting to do is a huge risk and you could lose this, that, and the other just by taking that opportunity? So there seems to be quite a lot of negativity that has come back from this. And could it be that with the Three of Cups there, that the negativity is coming from people that are your friends, are your family, people that are close to you? And that has been surprising for you because you thought those would be the people that would be supportive. But it turns out that, there has been a few awkward situations, a few difficult conversations. And it could be that there's a few fallings out at the same time. And it could be that this has thrown a wedge in between you and the people that are important to you. So much so that with the Judgment card in reverse, that they're sufficiently annoyed that they think what you're doing is unforgivable. Now that seems like an extreme reaction. That for a situation that you want to go and explore, and it's something that if you go ahead and do, the people that are closest to you are possibly telling you that, it's something that they won't be able to forgive. And that's been very hurtful for you. So there is, a very tense and difficult situation going on here. Let's move on to the next set of cards, and we've got the Three of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Wands in reverse, and the Page of Wands. Now, with the Three of Swords here in reverse, have you maybe found out that there's been some nasty rumours going on, some gossip about you that's been going round your friends and family? And it could be that that's what is whipping up the negative responses that you have been receiving. But the thing is that with gossip, there's always a question mark of if it is true. It could just be someone who, is annoyed and is making things up. It could be that someone is out to hurt you in response to possibly you going off to pastures new, and this could be hurting them and they want to retaliate in some way. And it could be that you're also at cross purposes, that you're trying to explain something, but the other person is picking it up in not the way that you intended it. So there could be some miscommunication there as well. But all of this is just increasing the negative vibes round about you. And with the Queen of Wands in reverse here, are you beginning to feel that there's something more to all of these negativeness? That's not a real word. The negative vibes that you have been receiving back. Do you feel that maybe someone is behind it? Is there someone creating all this difficulty and challenges? Are you beginning to feel that there is someone there that is creating all of this backlash because they have been hurt, because they are jealous of what you're doing and that they don't want you to go? But with the Page of Wands here, you're feeling that this is an opportunity to grow. This is an opportunity for you to go and do something, possibly on your own, that's new and exciting, something that you've never experienced before, so you may find it really challenging. But the thing is that you're willing to take the risk. You're willing to go and challenge yourself with new experiences and make yourself feel vulnerable to get that valuable personal growth. And you know that there is a possibility that, there may be times where vulnerability and upset is going to be part of the challenge. but you seem to be willing to take this risk. But it's this risk that is upsetting everyone else. Now, it really does seem like an extreme reaction for wanting to challenge yourself in some way, to try something different. Let's move down to the next set of cards, and we've got the Nine of Wands, we've got the Five of Wands in reverse, and Temperance in reverse. Now, with the Nine of Wands here, are you feeling that everyone that approaches you is having a negative thing to say about what it is that you're planning to or trying to do? That they come up and have a conversation and knock, what your intentions are. And you could feel that you're having to, to stand up for yourself and fight for what you want or believe in. But the thing is that with all of these challenges that are coming your way, is it making you want to do this even more? Even though with all of the hassle and obstacles that have came into your path, you're still wanting to try, you're still willing to defend the things that you want to do. And with the Five of Wands in reverse here, it has taken some defence because people have been pretty cruel. People have been pretty vicious about what they've had to say. Extremely criticising your life choices. And with Temperance in reverse here, it really does feel that this is a reaction that is out of balance. With all of the gossip and hurtful things being said, for all of the negative reactions, and it's causing you to, build a barrier and feeling that you have to defend yourself with each time that you have to, pick up your guard. You're placing a brick in a wall in defence of everything that's been going on. And very soon there is going to be a very difficult relationship between you and the people that are constantly criticising, to the point that you just don't want to be around them anymore. Let's move on to the next set of cards here. And we've got the Lovers in reverse, Ten of Wands, and the Moon card. Is it a possibility that the person that has began all of this reaction is the one that has the most to lose? One that is, extremely annoyed and hurt that you're planning to put some distance between you. And it could be that all of this reaction is coming out of fear of losing you, a fear of security. a fear of insecurity, because they feel that they're going to lose you if you go ahead with what it is that you're going to do. You're not going to want to be with them anymore. So could it be that with them talking to their friends and getting all of these feelings out, that it's created an environment of gossip and whispers that take legs, and by the time that it gets to your ears again, that it's totally untrue, but it's whipped up everyone else because they don't know exactly what's going on. Because with each person telling the other, the story changes a little bit. So it could be that there is a lot of confusion about what's going on and things that are not true circulating about you. And with the Ten of Wands here, this is really challenging for you because it feels as though everyone's turned against you. And the people that you used to love being around has turned into a burden. That you don't really want to be there anymore. It's a huge weight on your shoulders and you're getting exhausted, fighting back, defending yourself. Now, the last card on the deck here is the Moon. Is there things that you don't know? Things that have not been said to you? Things that deal with, this person's emotions and intentions? Because it could be that with them trying to deal with the hurt and the insecurity of possibly losing you, or even jealousy for you to go and try something that you've wanted to do that maybe they don't feel comfortable with. That in the cold light of day, all of the things that have happened here seem reasonable. But by the time it turns to night and the light on this situation has altered, there's a lot more shadows, there's a lot more whispers and gossip, and it looks like a whole different animal. And this is coming from this person's anxiety and insecurity. And they really do feel that this is something where that they are losing you. And it's something that they are finding it difficult to understand and forgive that you want to try whatever this is. All right. I'm going to leave it there because this is a difficult situation that hasn't really been resolved here because there's quite a lot still to come out. There's a lot here that's being hidden and still needs to be revealed. But I think that that once all of these barriers begin to break down and the light or the view on this situation changes yet again, that relationships and obstacles may begin to lighten up. All right. Now, please take care, Virgo, and please remember that whatever it is that you are thinking of doing to give you new experiences, new challenges in your life, you're already experiencing the challenges and the difficulties in trying something new, finding your path. All right. I'll see you in May. Bye, Virgo.